We're here once again with a brand new video, and trust me, this one is packed with interesting drama. But before we dive into everything, make sure you like the video, drop a comment, and hit that subscribe button so you never miss an update. Now, let's get into the real story. The first topic we need to break down today is the latest moment from the JoeBudden podcast. It looks like the crew may have thrown a bit of shade toward Thee Stallion and her rumored connection with Klay Thompson. There's been a lot of talk about it online, and the way they addressed it definitely got people raising their eyebrows. So instead of me explaining it all secondhand, let's go ahead and listen to exactly what was said.
They're moving too fast for you.
Yeah.
Why?
I assume celebrity romances don't last. That's why. I just assume celebrity romances don't last. It might not be fair, but I assume they don't.
Klay ain't really a celebrity though.
Huh?
He famous.
And a celebrity.
No, just
Just walk it back.
let it-
No, he don't live. In my opinion, we don't see him outside like a celebrity. Is what I'm saying. Like he don't be
okay,
at
he's more
all the
private,
shit.
different.
Yeah, he's more private and then
He ain't private.
That's what makes me worry more about this.
Cause he'll lose that fucking with her.
I'm not. I just want relationships to move at a good pace.
But who sets that pace?
Why?
Who are you
Nigga,
to
mind
do?
your damn
fast
business.
shit.
Nigga, this whole story ain't our business. I'm just saying.
Don't
Let's
make-
get
don't make me defend
engaged
me.
in a month.
It's working, yeah. Tell me what you think, Joe.
Don't make me. I love it.
Love wins.
I love it. I'm a fan of love. Love wins. He picked up from the airport the other day, car full of gifts and shit. I love it. I love the romantic seeing all of that.
A little bit of paint take all that away too.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I guess you can unname a boat too.
Yeah, I mean a little bit of paint.
That's true.
Oh, now that's a fact.
Yo, y'all.
Maybe that's how I need to think about
Yeah, I
it.
mean.
I just
Y'all
don't
have
like.
another name
fast?
before this?
Y'all don't move fast.
Look, if
I
my
move fast. I'm pregnant. We on day 4, nigga. I thought
You
we
that
be
baby
playing
happy?
C. Now we on plan P, nigga.
Moving fast is fun.
Now, as you can imagine, Thee Stallion supporters did not take this situation lightly. The moment the comments surfaced, her fan base jumped online to defend her. One Megan fan wrote, "Megan, it's time for the cease and desist, ... Sorry." Another fan reacted with, "I'm crying. This, think they started dating and announced the same day like question mark." Some people even started claiming that Megan and Klay have supposedly been together for over a year. That rumor is completely false. But you know how the internet works. Once people want a narrative to spread, they'll push it no matter what. A lot of the frustration seems to stem from Mark Lamont basically suggesting that Megan and Klay are moving too quickly and that he'd prefer if they took things at a healthier pace. But here's the thing. Almost every celebrity relationship moves fast. Think about it. Cardi and Offset sped right into their relationship. Justin and Hailey Bieber got married just a couple months after he ended things with Selena. This isn't unusual at all, because celebrities simply live differently. They have the financial freedom to make big, life-changing decisions extremely quickly. If they want to buy a house together, they can do that without worrying. If they want multiple homes or joint investments, that's all within reach. Their lifestyle allows them to move at a pace that regular people can't. As for the JoeBudden situation, my only concern is that fans might start painting a target on his back. People online are already talking about sending him a cease and desist like it's some casual thing. The reactions are starting to feel dramatic. And honestly, I don't think Megan should take any more legal action. She already lost the defamation case against Milagro, and let's be real, walking away with $59,000 after spending millions on lawyers is not a win. So dragging JoeBudden or DJ Academics into court would probably just be another waste of energy and money. In my view, celebrity couples moving quickly is simply part of the lifestyle. They have the resources to merge their lives instantly, buying homes, living together, even separating later without suffering the huge financial losses regular people worry about. Whether the relationship works out or not, the financial risk just isn't the same for them. All right, let's shift gears and talk about the situation involving Nicki Minaj and Cardi B. Both of them happened to be in Miami at the same time, and the internet went into full detective mode. Fans started comparing their posts, their backgrounds, even their hotel decor, and suddenly everyone was convinced they were staying in the same hotel. Some people online even began pushing the idea that Nicki was scared, claiming that she stayed inside her room filming videos or stood out on her balcony instead of going out to parties the way Cardi did. And honestly, fans love creating these dramatic narratives, so the conversation escalated quickly. But here's the truth of the situation. Yes, Nicki and Cardi were both in Miami, but no, they weren't in the exact same spots the whole time. However, the rumor circulating behind the scenes is that Cardi, along with her friends, including Star and the rest of her circle, were actively trying to find Nicki Minaj. People are whispering that if Cardi ever comes face to face with Nicki again, she plans to confront her. Now, do I personally believe Cardi is some kind of skilled fighter? Not really. She hasn't been known to get into direct physical altercations. Typically, she throws things, objects, shoes, whatever's in reach. Or she'll have other people get involved for her, like the situation with the bottles being thrown at mistresses years back. That's why it wouldn't be shocking if something similar unfolded like the Harper's Bazaar incident, when she famously threw a shoe. The reason people think this could happen again is tied to old feelings. Many believe Cardi still hasn't let go of that claim that Nicki supposedly called culture ugly. So if she ever sees Nicki up close, fans believe she'll try to confront her over it. Personally, I don't think any of this is necessary. Cardi has also made comments about Papa Bear, but she doesn't face the same backlash. And a lot of people feel that Cardi gets away with far more because she isn't black, meaning she doesn't get the same criticism when she speaks on someone's child, but when a black woman does it, the response is completely different. All right, let's shift away from that topic and talk about what's happening with GloRilla, because social media has been dragging her pretty hard. Her new track, Special, reportedly pulled in 7,044 unfiltered streams on Spotify on December 5th, and the internet wasted absolutely no time turning it into a joke. Fans have been clowning her non-stop. Part of the reason the reaction is so intense is because a few weeks back, Thee Stallion's stylist threw some subliminal shade at GloRilla and her own stylist. And instead of letting things die down, one of GloRilla's friends jumped online and encouraged people to go stream Megan's songs, which, to be fair, aren't exactly doing great numbers either. People are still wondering, what happened to Love Girl? But no matter how you look at it, 7,000 streams is extremely low for someone like GloRilla. That number sparked a whole new wave of theories. Some fans believe she's being blackballed by CMG or Rock Nation, while others think maybe she got hit with some kind of playlisting issue. But here's the truth. At least from a practical standpoint, I don't think GloRilla is being blackballed at all. What's really happening is much more simple and, honestly, more common in the industry than people admit. GloRilla has oversaturated the market. She's been releasing music non-stop. Singles, features, collaborations, even after dropping her last project. There hasn't been a break, there hasn't been a reset, and the audience hasn't had time to miss her or build anticipation. When you put out music too frequently, especially without giving people time to latch onto a hit, the demand drops. And here's the reality. GloRilla isn't the type of artist who can flood the market and still keep the same momentum. Not every artist is built for oversaturation, and she hasn't yet reached the level where she can drop constantly and expect the numbers to stay strong. What she really needs is a pause, a moment to regroup, rebuild hype, and come back with something fresh. Because right now, the audience is burnt out, and the streaming numbers are a reflection of that. And with all that said, it really makes you wonder, where does the industry go from here? We're watching friendships fall apart, careers getting questioned, and the internet shaping the narrative before the artists even speak. One bad week turns into a headline, one rumor becomes a storyline, and suddenly everyone's forced to pick sides. But at the end of the day, music is supposed to be the escape, not a battlefield. So whether it's Megan, Nicki, Cardi, or GloRilla, one thing is clear. This industry moves fast, and if you're not protecting your peace, it will swallow you whole. And honestly, some of these artists need a reset. Some need a break, and some just need to remember why they started making music in the first place. But that's a conversation for another day. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and let me know your thoughts in the comments. Because this story is far from over, and you already know. I'll be right here to keep you updated.